fellow Earthlings. I'm thinking, guys, maybe on this Your Carolina edition, our viewership has to have, what, quadruple since everybody's at home?
At least.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think?
At least.
Now they're not watching it on DVR, they're watching it live.
We're
Thank
live
you,
right this
welcome.
minute. Yeah, we are. Hey, listen, I'm finding out the list of things that people are doing at home since they have all this time.
Have you been spying on us, Jack? Let's
No,
see
I
if
don't.
I'm...
No.
Okay.
I'm ready to change my life. I have ordered a bicycle tire pump, so I'm getting ready to get back on the roads again. Be sure to let y'all know when I leave the house.
Do you have your helmet this time?
I haven't bought one of those yet. I've got to do that. I'll do that today.
Yeah, I
get
think
that.
before you get the
Amazon,
pump, get the
they sell
helmet.
those. I have the pump coming Friday.
Good. Get the helmet before you get on the bike,
Yes.
please, sir.
Don't.
There's too much up here that we don't want to mess up, Jack.
Yeah, that's where we're going
No,
to
no.
twist that. There's too much upstairs that we don't want to lose.
If it's not in a fashion color, I don't want it. Let me tell you this. Learning to cook is the #1 thing people are doing at home since they're stuck there. Number 2,
Do y'all want me to bring some of the stuff I've cooked?
No, we good. We good.
What?
I already ate.
we've had your food.
But did you die, though?
Oh, well. Number
I
2
may have almost
is
died a little
learn a
bit.
new language. Number 3, start a diet. Number 4, yoga.
Start
number
a diet.
5 is gardening. And number 6, research DNA and family tree.
My diet consists of probably not the best stuff, except for yesterday. I went with Jamarcus's diet, and it was really good.
What?
Yeah.
eat Nothing.
Snack,
No,
I eat. I definitely eat. No, Snackworks downtown Greenville had a really cool rice bowl with like avocado and tomatoes and shrimp.
Jack,
and
you would have
broccoli.
loved
Next door?
Like
Good.
three doors down from us.
It's my lunch,
So
my
good.
neighborhood bodega, so I go there and support local when I can, which is pretty much every day.
It was so good. But keep going with your list. I'm just thinking diet. I don't know if that's a good time to start a diet.
Well, Mary seems to be cooking more, and she makes a dynamite chicken casserole, okay?
Yeah.
With water chestnuts and stuff.
So two of us like water chestnuts. One of us doesn't. Raise your
doesn't
hand
like
if
water
you.
chestnuts?
I cannot stand water chestnuts. I'm
What?
sorry. I know you guys love them, but like anytime I have it in any type of Chinese food, I always end up taking it out. I used to call, when I was a kid, I didn't like them as a kid. I used to call them mini corns. And I would pick them out of everything.
Well, these are sliced, you know.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
get the
know.
whole ones or the sliced ones.
But the mistake I made after I just ate it and loved it and praised her endlessly, I said, didn't you mention something about chocolate chip cookies? And that didn't go over too well.
Was
so
Anyway,
this-
oh, my cooking wasn't good enough for you, Jack? You want me to do more? Okay.
I think that's coming today, but I
Right.
noticed a little bit of a mood change.
And Jack, what did I ask you this morning? I said, well, maybe it's something that you and Mary can do together. Maybe it's an activity that you guys can do together. You said, we've already done enough together.
We've had 3 children. Anyway, I can help eat the cookies after she makes them. What
There
do
you
think?
go.
There you
Would
go.
you like to hear the rest of the list, or
Yes,
a few more at
please.
least? Research family tree, I mentioned that. Learn new musical instrument. Take a college course. Makes sense. Cut your own hair. Learn how to cut
No.
your own hair.
No, Wilson's
all
told
gonna
us
be doing
don't
that.
touch your hair.
Learn to be good at puzzles. Write a novel and learn to draw.
Okay.
The other day,
Pretty
I
good
watched
list.
75 episodes of Jeopardy, and I feel smarter already.
You already feel smarter. Another thing you could do is you could play bingo. Did you guys see this? Watch
I
this,
did.
Jack. Actor Matthew McConaughey, he was kind of cheering up some seniors isolated in his home state of Texas. Him and his family all got in on the fun.
We got an I-24, I-24. Oh! Richard Blake.
How fun would that be for Matthew McConaughey to be your bingo caller?
All right.
Right? Just got a whole lot cooler. He said that is the Oscar winner's latest plan to help Texans get through the pandemic. He played it with residents of the Enclave at Round Rock Senior Living Facility. His wife, children, and mom also joined the game, and I heard that the winner got to like ask him questions. Wouldn't that be fun?
I could only imagine what some of those folks may have asked Matthew McConaughey.
I would say, can we go back to the days when you played bongos when clothes was optional?
Right. That's what I was thinking. Some of those folks would have been like, you know, since I won the bingo, can you now just remove an article of clothing?
Yeah. Can your
There you go.
wife leave the room for a minute so it's not awkward for anyone and just go ahead and play some bongos?
But he has to be one of the coolest actors out there, right?
Yes. And did y'all hear this? I think this is so cool because it's spring, obviously, and downtown Greenville is always so much fun when it comes especially to live music. Of course, I know Spartanburg has tons of live music, so I don't know if they've gotten on this train yet. But the Thursday and Friday nights, you know, they would have the Piedmont Natural Gas concert series, and then Friday night they'd have another one.
Downtown Alive,
Yes.
Music on Main.
So now you can listen to those musicians virtually on Facebook, okay? On Thursdays and Fridays at 5:30, go to @GVL Events on Facebook, and the musicians that we're going to be playing right there in front of the Hyatt will be playing on Facebook, so you can have a little virtual concert.
But it'll be recorded or live somewhere like.
They're doing it live from their, I guess, their home,
Wherever.
their studio, wherever they're
6 feet apart.
wherever they're socially. It's just one musician a night. You see what I'm saying? Like the
That's cool.
list is up. TJ, I think, is on Thursday night.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea because I literally would go to every Thursday and most Friday nights,
Yeah.
you know, the music that they have on Main Street. And it's such a cool fabric of, you know, the community. You get to support those local musicians. You hear some bands you never heard before. So that's a really cool thing. I'm glad they're still doing that. And that's
Me
a gig
too.
that those bands sign up for. And of course, we know that they're not getting many of the gigs that they've had before because all the events have been canceled. So it's kind of
We
a
ain't
cool
allowed
way
to
to
be
support
around
them.
each other. So
Yeah.
but that'll be a fun, you know, put it on while you're cooking and sit outside, have a cold
And you
drink.
got something to look forward to like you would have, and knowing the time that they'll be playing. By the way, you can go to jail if you cough on the pump handle of a gas pump.
And you should go to jail.
Like
And
on
put it
purpose?
on social media. Yeah, now let me show you the charge. I'll give you the name of the charge. A gas station guy recorded himself coughing on the pump handle, you know, that thing that you stick in the car.
Yeah.
It went on social media. Now he's facing charges, get this, for unlawful use of infectious substances.
He's just stupid.
That's the
Why
charge.
would you do that?
Well, yeah, because this is a virus that's killing people, you know,
Yeah.
thousands and thousands of people. So why would you do something like
And he
that?
owns
people
that
are-
gas station or works there. I'm sure people are going to be just lining up to go there. Great.
That's got to be one
great
of the
marketing.
isn't that one of the worst or nastiest things to touch anyway? Is that pump handle? Because, yeah, I do wear a rubber glove for that. I've started doing that.
And then you know you have to throw those rubber gloves away as soon as you do it. There's a lot of videos going around because I mean, it kind of makes common sense. People that are wearing gloves, but it's like if you touch something and then you touch something else, you're like cross-contaminating.
You kinda have to throw away the gloves
need to
that you just
change the
used.
gloves
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
often when you're doing stuff.
Yeah. I do have a bandana in the car. I have a red one. Mary has a blue one. I haven't worn it yet.
I made a joke about the
I
red
did
and
too,
blue
but I didn't-
bandana, but
What?
probably not appropriate for
Not
television, so we will
appropriate.
move on.
What?
Yeah.
A bandana?
You're red, you're blue, you're representing everybody. So if you
There you go.
if you're doing old hip hop trivia,
The
you know.
Roper crew coming at you.
Well, you got to remember the cover for your face protects other people from you,
Right.
not them from not protecting you from them.
These days, it's probably working both ways these days because, you know.
Well, either way, it'd be a
you
good
don't
thing
know.
to do, I guess, right?
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
lot.
Now, as we don't shop, I'm ordering online. Here's a good thing to remind you: there is a law in Tennessee.
Yep.
You ready?
Ready?
You can take an animal that you run over on a public highway for use and consumption. It's legal to pick it up and,
And
take
how
it
is
with
that new from what we do in South Carolina?
Right. That's
you. I'm just telling you, I got close.
roadkill,
It's
baby. That's some good
Tennessee.
eats.
I got some cousins. So I'll let
But you
know.
may consume roadkill in Tennessee if you pick it right up.
Well, speaking of food, who's
Yum,
hungry?
yum, yum. Eat them up.
Who wants to go to our Facebook page and answer our question of the day, which is brought to you by Spinks, hooking us up with some pretty new mugs. I got one for y'all too.
I know,
Jack and
mine's over
Jamarcus.
there.
Yes. Have your eating habits changed the past few weeks? Mama C, our crew director, said, yeah, I've been eating more. Is that
Yeah.
And
your
Heather,
case?
put down those cupcakes.
Put them down.
I think we're eating more snacks too, don't
Yes,
you?
because we're bored. I
Snack
have
food.
put a sign up on my refrigerator and pantry that says, close the door. You're not hungry. You're just bored. Yeah.
Or the one
Yeah.
that says, will my 600-pound life find me, or how will this work?
I just want, do I like reach out to the producers? What do I need to do? What do I need to do?
Okay,
What you
here's
got
your
for
trivia question. You ready? Before the
Yes.
virus, what country had the most tourists?
Ooh.
Yeah. It may not be that way for a while, but anyway.
That's a
yep.
good one. We'll have to see what your answer was. And coming up, entertaining the kids and supporting local. You can do it both with Fun to Go. Heather Houston's going to explain when we come back.
Plus the new issue of Upstate Parent Magazine. It is ready and it's out on the stands today. And we'll have some tips on how to stay connected during the coronavirus.
Great information for the parents and dealing with stress during this pandemic. Parents are having to teach, but how do you not transfer that stress to your kids? We have some tips for you. Stick around for more Your Carolina.
Furnishings for Your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, appliances, electronics, bedding, furniture.